I think it's time. We talked about the world's first knife-only Black Ops 4 nuclear.
Right.
We talked about, the support that you got. It's time for the C.O.D. Show podcast hate mail segment. We're here with Itz Squadds. I'm messing up. It is a Z on the squads.
Yeah. No.
Itz Squadd. He is one squad. All right. This is the hate mail segment. So let's talk about. We'll start with the hate and the confusion that you caused with this Black Ops 4 knife-only nuke, the world's first knife-only Black Ops 4 nuke. Let's talk about the confusion and the hate that you got from announcing that you've accomplished this.
Right.
Let's talk about who was the first person to hate on you, to come through and say, "Hey man, you're lying." Because I seen some back and forth on Twitter. I'm not sure about YouTube. I didn't go through the YouTube comments. I saw a lot of love that you were getting in your YouTube comments, so I can't really comment on YouTube.
Right. Well, as far as there was a knifer. There was a knifer who did not like the fact that I said I had world's first nuke.
Okay.
He, it's actually funny that somebody at me on Twitter and was like, "So is the competition over?" And he at the dude under my comment. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. He was like, "Is the competition over?" So I guess they were running some type of competition. Whoever got the first one would get some money or something, would win something or whatever. So I guess he thought I guess one of the dudes thought I was part of that competition.
Get your money, man.
So he at the dude and was like, "So is it over?" And he was like, this is what he said. He said, "Oh, he had a hidden kill streak in there that he had covered up." He's like, he had a hidden kill streak in there that he covered up with an edit. So I typed, he said, "But I think it's still on." So I come under there. I'm like, "You realize that the kill streak doesn't
count toward the
right?"
nuke. He's a fucking Timmy, man.
And he was like, "Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying." And he just started something. He said something else, but I didn't reply because it just sounded dumb to me.
That's on YouTube?
No, this was on Twitter. And so everybody posted their videos. A couple people was like, "Oh, you're not the first. You're not the first," or whatever. So, I didn't really care. I was like, I did what I did, and they were like, "Oh no, you're not the first. TKO's the first."
Let's get into what Twitter is saying. No, this is not Twitter. What is this?
YouTube.
This is YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the YouTube comments. This first piece of hate mail or hate from the announcement of the Black Ops 4 first knife-only nuclear.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, Stay Flexing says, "I hope y'all that this is not." That's what he said. This is not me messing up the reading this time. He actually wrote this. "I hope y'all that this is not." What he's really trying to say is, I hope y'all know that this is not the first person to get a nuke with a knife. Okay? And if not, just saying BO4 knives only did it on WW2. Okay, this is where reading gets really, really fundamental.
Definitely.
Itz Squadd says that this is the first knife-only BO4 nuclear. Am I correct?
Correct.
He's not saying he's the first person in Call of Duty history to achieve a knife-only nuke. Jesus, boy. So, Kyle, Stay Flexing, you get 2 middle fingers up from the C.O.D. Show podcast for that hate, and another 2 for being illiterate and not reading. I want to give you another 2 just because. See, for sending 2 hate mail messages. All right, let's move on. Where we at? Sean Flannery says that these knives only got the first. Have no idea who these knives only. Who's that? Who's that? I don't know who he is.
You don't know who these knives only is?
I know who only use my knives. I know who that is. I don't know who these knives only.
Well, these knives only, aka TKL.
Okay.
He knives only. That's all he's been doing.
Oh.
Okay. He has a 500K subscriber account on YouTube.
All right.
He unlocked my level 1000 for me. Made a video on it, shouted me out. So he's one of the homies. Him and Korean made a video on me the same day. They both dropped videos on me the same day. So I got a shout out to both of them, helping me with my channel growth.
Yeah. So
and so that's basically what they're saying. That's all he does is knife, but he's never gotten a knife nuke on BO4 yet.
Okay. Salute to that. That's real love. That's some real love being shown by people that are reaching down and pulling up. That's dope, man. Salute to them. We'll talk about that in a second when we get to the love. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the hate. We trying to eradicate the hate. XXX Red Hood XX says if it was him playing solo, it would be 10,000 times better, but with a squad, is good job, I guess. More hate. More hate. Sideways hate. Red Hood XX get 2 middle fingers up from the C.O.D show podcast for hating. Congratulate players. Much easier. It feels better. Afro. Oh my God. Afro Cruz. What was it? Cruz. Afro Cruz. I call you AC. You're definitely not the first person to do this. That's what he's saying. You're definitely not the first person to do this. To do what, Afro? To do what? The man said he's the first to accomplish the BO4 knife only nuke. You gotta read, bro. You get the customary middle fingers up from the C.O.D show podcast. Manual chorus. You are not the first person in the world, bro. Prove it. Show your receipts. Where are your receipts, bro? We want to see them. What else? Someone named OK. World's first my ass. World's first my ass. You get the middle fingers up for that hate because the man said that he's the first. It's undisputed. Show your receipts. Who else got the first nuke? Knife only nuke. We want to see the receipts, man. That's what we want to see. All right. We've already handled the hate, which is shameless. Because I'll just say congratulations, man. That's dope. Regardless. Any other outlandish hate that you want to expose, or I hate the word expose, that you want to talk about? Mm-hmm. Nah, you too classy, man. You too classy. The back and forth on Twitter. I seen the back and forth with this guy on Twitter. I joined in to add my 2 cents. I forgot what I said. I think I said something like, the guy said that dropping the knife only nuke on noobs should have been easy or something like that. Try doing it against sweats. I think he said something about you dropped it on level 20s. Yeah. And I can't remember what I said, but it was something like you probably drop knife only nukes every other day. And I think you went back and said, yeah, we drop nukes in the CWL every other day or something like that. It was some fly shit. It was fly. I was proud of you. I said, hell yeah, this man is fly. He got that Atlanta shit in him. That slick talk. But anyway, let's get into the love. This is my favorite part of the show, the C.O.D show podcast, the love mail segment. Okay, this first one is from TKO. These knives only. We mentioned him earlier. A man that knifes only congratulates you. Okay. He says, congrats on the world's first, bro. 100.
He's saying all the backlash how he getting, so he commented. For those other people that said that he was the first, so he commented under mine to let them know that he wasn't the first.
He wasn't the first, and he don't have one, right?
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't got one, bro. Appreciate that love, man. All right, where we at with it? Sean J Gaming, Squad, a legend, simple, fire emoji. That's my dog, man. Sean keeps it real.
Say it.
Seek, S-E-E-K. This man Squad becoming a knife god. Yes, sir. Salute to Seek, man. Go Yard Will. I know this is gonna be the shit. My man Squad. Heart emoji. Hey, simple and plain.
Them two supported me the whole way. They gotta be part of the love, man.
Man, that's 100, man. Salute to the support. Who else, man? Who else that's ride or die with you that you want to shout out during this particular time of the Love Mail segment? And your supporters in your for as your content. Anybody?
As far as like sub wise, you know, we got one. Her name is Creative Eye or Creatively Eyed on YouTube. She don't like do YouTube, but she's like one of my subs. And she be in like every stream. Like she makes sure she don't miss a stream. She always supporting.
Yes.
She follow me on Twitter, you know, all that stuff like that. Real cool girl. She real cool. You know, I play with her from time to time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My boy Bandito, he's a sub as well. Mm-hmm. Now I be playing with him. He's more of a hardcore player. That's when I go play hardcore with him from time to time.
Yes.
You know, doing a little bit of spawn trap and getting nukes, helping people get their nukes.
Okay.
You know, he hasn't been. I would say he's not an OG, but he's been here for a while now.
Yeah.
So he's been watching the growth on the channel. Like as far as even the day that I got shout out by Korean and TKO, you know, he was more excited than I was.
That's dope.
Just seeing the growth like in front of his eyes. Like every time he would refresh the page, you kept seeing my sub count just like switch.
Yeah.
Like hundreds. And
that's fly.
So, you know, and he even still comes through, like he'll DM me just like, you know, I'm proud of you, stuff like that, which is pretty cool, you know, just to know that I have supported like real subs that actually support me.
That's super fly, man. Man, that's actually lit.
Definitely shout out to my boy Floridan too. He makes like all my thumbnails.
Who?
My boy Floridan. He's my designer.
Florida, what up?
He makes all my designers, all my designs.
Yeah.
Or you know,
your thumbnails, your artwork.
Right.
Okay, that's dope, man. Salute to Florida.
Definitely,
I'm always
a big help.
I'm always interested in hearing about the graphic artists, man. That's because they're a big part of the game, also, man. Huge part.
I definitely feel like a lot. Like I could be. I feel like without him, I don't feel like I would be where I am. I could have growth like that, but as far as a channel appearance and videos, like imagine if I didn't have any videos with any thumbnails. Like, yeah, from time to time I make my own just because he's a person, so he's not a robot. He can't just make my stuff when he's in school and you know stuff like that. And he's in high school. Yeah. So he still has to go to school every single day. And the fact that he makes my thumbnails whenever I need him to. Yep. You know, I'm very appreciative of that. A lot of people don't give designers the love that they deserve. It's a fact. But they definitely should be respected, 100%.
It's a fact. And I'm more or less the same. I can do it myself. So salute to One Eye Gamer. He keeps it fresh.